Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with Northwestern's head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shape out.
We had a lot of drinks, bro.
It is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Grove. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The run from the shotgun. Brings into the open. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Here comes the heat. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
They're going straight to the safety.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Going to try to get it himself. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. They're dealing with a second and long. Running right, it's Bothwell. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. To the ground. He's got it again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Zings it complete to the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Quarterback keeper. Could be an alley. Got enough space. He's into the end zone.
It's going to be a long game, bro.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Coming out with it, it's Grove. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Handoff from the gun. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on the counter. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To throw, it's Childs. Got the back over the middle. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pickup of 5 and a first down.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but, man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays, now set up where the whole playbook's available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that 3rd down and short range.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And I tell you what, this freshman, he's built a little bit different, man. Like, this is a guy that likes to be down in the box, likes to come downhill, likes to tackle. Palmer, I've been really impressed. Watching him a week ago and watching him now, man, he is not afraid to get in there and hit somebody right in the mouth.
He reminds me in some ways of Caleb Downs, his true freshman year at Alabama, just blowing up on the scene. He was probably the Crimson Tide's best defensive player as a true freshman, and then transferred to Ohio State, won a national championship, and then was a first-round draft pick. This kid has similar ability, and he has the same chances, I think, to impact this defense in a similar way.
They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. Maybe some room here. Smashes ahead. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
About to get smacked.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now if you're the...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay
whatever.
at 35.
Yeah, Matt.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Taylor wants to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work. DB's right up on the receivers. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Handoff, left Bothwell. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're
Bro, that's so stupid. I wasn't even on him, bro.
Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll bring it out. It's Grove. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together.
Just plowing ahead. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
Bro, really? You couldn't throw the ball 2 feet in front of your face, bro.
Just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home.
Bro, you hit that nigga right at the helmet.
Be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Flips it out in the flat. Still running at the 35. He'll go out of bounds.
Really hit that man in the helmet, bro.
31 and a big pickup on that one. Northwestern ready to dial one up on 1st down. Back to throw. It's Childs. Punts it out of the air.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
He should fumble
and
that,
again
bro.
finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Motion from the wideout. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back.
Bro, that's my fault.
Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Brought down at the 11 as he was trying to find enough room to take it
Now, the
back
one
to
time
the
I tried
pick
pump
six.
fake, bro.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start on the ground with Bluff Bothwell. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Really? Nobody took the running back.
There's
5 people take the quarterback.
He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Defense playing a bail technique. They'll run the counter. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Pocket breaking down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Tight end now in motion. A run for the quarterback.
It's crazy because I knew what the play is. I just don't know how to stop it. I send 2 people blitzing in the middle.
Out of bounds after
don't matter.
an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do.
Bro.
It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter play. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Taylor wants to throw. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
All right, about to throw another pick.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Looking downfield, it's Childs. Finds his man. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
I knew I was throwing a pick.
And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! What a grab in the end zone for 6.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 23 team, the Missouri Tigers. And it's Texas A&M keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Blocked off well again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
That's a really good job by this defense because second and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, third and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
Taylor wants to throw it. Gets open down the middle. Across the 25, he's got room. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too... Great breaks into the open. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Maybe a crease. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. The inside handoff.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Childs. The short hands, it's Bush. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Got out of trouble and throws. Another interception. That's his fourth
Oh, my
of the
God.
day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Did he even have pressure?
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Bluff popped well again. Finding some room. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Bulldogs just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the gift to Bothwell. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They'll give it to Fluff. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a dub.
Oh, he's got some space. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great job by the back on the option. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
He's not ready for prime time.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field.
Not ready.
So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
So
they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Get back to play.
Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
I feel like I shouldn't throw the ball.
To convert this 3rd and short
4 times
from the
I threw
40.
it was a hit.
To the air, it's Childs. And the missed connection on 3rd down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a push on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Hey, 4th and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the first down.
Gets away from one.
Come on, boys.
Speeding down the left side. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize.
And it made no sense.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Shakes off the defender. Wildcat look didn't get much.
I mean, why not?
Let's
call
on
that
one.
That's stupid.
Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play?
Get my rookie quarterback. Shot.
Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Back has it. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole.
GG's,
positive yards.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee.